What's up, Juventini? Today we take a look at Fagioli. Is his breakout season in danger? The latest indications and reports and fans' feelings on the young midfielder. Vlahovic, we get the latest details emerging on his contract renewal, what Juve is going to be looking for and when they're going to look to finish this deal. Then you've got three players, their health status is going into the weekend, and our first projected lineup for that matchup against Empoli. We're going to tackle all of that, much more. I'm Berto, this is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's September 11th. Let's rock with the news, and we're going to kick things off with Fagioli. Well, the latest reports emerging that the fact that Luis and Cope Miners are now at full capacity, the fact that Kefren Turam has returned and in full group training, all indications state that Fagioli and Weston McKennie are the low men on the totem pole. They are at the bottom of the pecking order, and now we start to wonder, is Fagioli going to get that opportunity to have that breakout season? For any fans that are concerned with that, my immediate reaction is no. I have no concerns on that, and it's all based around Thiago Motta. If you look at Motta last season with Bologna, only playing essentially in one competition because they were bounced early in the Coppa Italia, he still rotated through 4 formations and setups, eventually finding himself favoring the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-1-4-1. However, always 1 or 2 changes from one game to the next in his lineup, so he rotates heavily. The fact that Juve has multiple competitions to contend with, I'm not concerned with Fagioli not getting enough opportunities. We know that the big question is, where is he going to be utilized? Because he left a lot to be desired from fans talking about his performance against Roma, and some fans want to see him rotate with Cope Miners in that 10 role. However, Motta might prefer Yildiz and Cope Miners to rotate out of that position. So maybe there is less opportunity coming from how he can be utilized, but Motta is not going to rule out a flat 3 midfield according to the latest reports, which should open things up for Fagioli as well. It's going to be interesting to see, but the fact that Motta rotates a lot, the fact that he works off merit, Fagioli is going to be given the opportunities. It's going to be up to him what he does with them. Now, I'm going to ask all of you, how do you feel about Fagioli? What do you think we are going to be saying about him come season's end? Will he hit the breakthrough status this season? Let's mix it up in the comments. Now we shift to Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic has had mixed opinions from the fan base in terms of his performances, all right? However, the renewal, we know where it stands financially, and that is a big piece of why he's under this crazy microscope, all right, is the fact that he's on 22 million gross. However, when you look at it, it works out to 12 million net, and where Juve wants to be with him is apparently between 9 to 10 million euros net. Now, that's not a big shift. So that's actually going to help us. And the fact that they could actually give him the opportunity to reach that full wage that was given to him by previous management through incentive-based bonuses, we could see Dusan Vlahovic accept that. Now, for me, it'll probably depend on how this first half of the season goes. But if he hits the ground running with Motta and everything's moving smoothly, I can see him accepting this move with Juventus and bringing the salary down and utilizing incentive-based bonuses. So let's see. But apparently Juve is going to start up the discussions in December. Now, a player we're hearing a lot about lately, that is Jonathan David. The reports today suggest that there is a lot of optimism around Juventus being able to sign him, all right, and they can begin discussions with him in January. Apparently, the reports suggest that the player is open and willing to move to Serie A and would like to join the league. However, don't forget about Inter, because it's been stated for a while now that Inter and Juve are the ones that are set to do battle for Jonathan David. Now, we get to the health status on 3 of our players. Turam and Weah are back at group training today. They will both be available moving forward. As far as Nico Gonzalez goes, no concerns there. He is back ripping and found himself a goal yesterday against Colombia for Argentina. Your first projected lineup for the game this weekend against Empoli, well, it is 4-2-3-1. Di Gregorio in goal. Kalulu, Gatti, Bremer, Cabal with Luiz and Locatelli as your pivots with Cope Miners just ahead of them, rounding out your midfield. Cambiaso as your right winger, Yildiz as your left winger, and Dusan Vlahovic up top. That is your news break to today. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on everything. Fagioli'S breakout season, Vlahovic's renewal. What you think about this first projected lineup heading into the weekend's match? Let's mix it up. Don't forget to like the video. Of course, subscribe, join our AJC army, but let's mix it up. I'm back tomorrow as always with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.